An injured athlete always has to have that mindset that he's coming back.
Life is pretty cool because it throws you challenges every day. There's a little bit of a setback here. It's been now 7 months almost. But I got an infection in my shoulder. And I gotta figure out how to get that out. That was a little bit of a tough situation for me because I felt like I was doing everything right, but something was not right in the shoulder.
Wahnsinnig guter Verlauf, ziemlich lange und dann leider jetzt dieser Infekt 6 Monate nach der Operation. Ja, das hat alles extrem zurückgeworfen.
I just totally bunked. I had high fevers, heart rate just went up and I was sweating, shivering, and I thought something was wrong. And then of course we took and checked the liquid in my shoulder, so we pulled out like this much of liquid and it was all just pus, very nasty. And then he said, well, this is for sure an infection. We need to do something, and we need to do something really quick because it can spread and then you get the sepsis, and that's not something you want. So I actually had 2 surgeries where they went in and cleaned out all the infection that was there, took out all the anchors, everything in the shoulder, hardware in the shoulder that was there.
Von der Rekonstruktion ist ja über den Daumen gesehen wahrscheinlich die Hälfte wieder kaputt. Die Hälfte werden wir wieder neu machen müssen.
It's boring. It really sucks, but it's also a learning process again.
Auch jetzt mit diesem Infekt, ab dem Zeitpunkt, wo ich das erfahren habe, waren auch ein paar Nächte nicht ganz so gut. Ich spüre auch schon ein Vertrauen, was mir auch sehr gut tut, weil das ja keine Situation ist, die sich irgendein Chirurg jemals wünscht. Ja. Die Kombination sowieso nicht. Ja, das ist nicht das, was ich gerne habe. Und er auch nicht, natürlich, ist klar. Ja. Aber gemeinsam werden wir es schon hinkriegen.
But I'm not so sure about this season and skiing. I love speed, but I don't love speed when I'm not in control. I don't think anybody do. But I love controlling the speed.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Now he can't complain because that was after the cone.
There we
Brilliant.
go. Having Allan there by my side and getting some knowledge from him. I really enjoyed it.
Ready?
Ready?
Steady. Brake.
The driving experience, that was awesome. It was sort of the first moment after my crash that I could feel a little bit of G-force and speed through my body. Okay, so then just
Brake.
all the way,
Throttle all the way.
and
And then release the brake.
quick
And
Okay.
go.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Throttle.
Ready? Oh my gosh!
So how was that then?
Wow, that's like, it almost makes you dizzy.
You never have that level of torque from a standard car.
Holy moly.
Can we do that again?
Yeah, I want to do that again. That was so insane. We can draw some parallels with skiing because it's about entering turns, it's about G-force, it's about being smart in the choose of line.
So this is like doing the GS.
This is 18 meters.
No, it's not the GS. This is slalom, isn't it? For you.
It's like a long slalom.
Yeah. Doing again some slalom.
Slalom.
Start going right.
Yeah.
Yep, go. You know what to do. You know all about load transfer.
Apex and...
Quick in. Oh, this is good.
It's a tight course.
Yeah. You feel the response of the front.
It's very nice.
My goodness. I'm surprised I shouldn't be surprised, but you're a natural. So always enjoy speaking to other sports people with the same passion, the same mentality, the same desire to push to the limits. You know, because I think we're not normal, if I'm honest with you. I think we're always trying to do things that maybe others would think are slightly crazy. And I have to be honest, watching you, I think you're definitely crazy.
If you have courage, you try to go on downhill. And on the mental side, it takes everything from you because you risk your health on a daily basis, and you know that.
When you push off to go down on your first run, then you're venturing into the unknown.
Yeah.
So to some extent, you're doing live risk and reward. How much can you push in this corner or that corner?
I'm always standing on the start and knowing the only thing I want is to win the race. I'm not thinking about the healthy part of it.
No,
that's never a
comes
question.
later.
Yeah.
Small errors already mean hard crashes, mean injuries, mean the end of the season.
But also small adjustments can be either win or lose. That experience when you nail it, when you actually make that happen, that's a beautiful feeling. And that's where you want to improve yourself, because when you get to a level in car racing or ski racing where things are, you're fighting against people that's, this close to you all the time, you need to nail it, or else it's going to be not possible to win.
On the other side, we're here because, unfortunately, you're not competing at the moment.
Yeah.
You've got an injury.
Yes.
You had a shunt.
Yep.
What happened?
I went straight in the nuts. Full gas. I went from 100 kilometers per hour and to 0 and out again.
Well, if you're going to do it, do it correctly.
Yeah. You want the net to be there, to not go through and into the woods, and then in the woods, you never know what happens. And those A nets that was in this section of the course, they are there to protect you, but meeting the nets with 90 degrees and with the forces 100 kilometers per hour, I mean, that's brutal. Have you had some crashes as well?
Yeah. Through law of averages, I suppose, when we push the limits, sometimes we go over the limit.
Yeah, he could have died, and me crashing in Wengen, of course, it's brutal. You don't have a car that protects you, so for me that was definitely a parallel that we could draw, and we could talk about the experience of it being a bad moment for us both, and also with things coming back from those situations and being competitive again.
The thing which I always found was it was a mental battle as well as a physical. Physically, the bones mended, but mentally, to go back into the fight, to do it again, there was a point where you had to force yourself to go through that barrier.
Yeah.
Is that the same for you, skiing?
It is for sure, and the mental part of that is going to be very, very interesting to experience again.
He's very good from the muscular side, he's very strong, he's built up very strong, but on the mental side he's very strong as well. He already had an injury which kept him off from ski racing for a year, and he came back even stronger. He came back to winning Kitzbühel.
I realized actually how amazing my life is as a skier, and how I really, really want to come back.
Being a professional ski racer is the ride of a lifetime.
I'm putting in all the effort because I think it's awesome. I love the adrenaline, I love the speed, I love the feeling of crossing the finish line.
So Alex is doing just the right thing. He sets his goal and he has no doubt. And this is what I admire Alex for, he's patient.
Yes, push it forward.
Right now, because of the antibiotics, I've been really not doing much for a couple of weeks. So these pretty light exercises feels pretty heavy. But it's a start. At least I'm moving and doing something. So that's a good feeling. A little bit. Sweat in my mustache. I would have probably been 90-85% ready, but when you're skiing downhill, you want to be 100% ready. I feel like the balance is coming back on my right foot, which is, I mean, that's more important than the shoulder. The shoulder we will manage.
The bone takes a lot of time to recover, and we want to see in the MRI that the bone is recovered, because that's like the foundation for a good reconstruction.
Yeah.
Is that working for you?
Yeah, that's great. That's
Perfect.
a good plan.
Er ist so positiv und glaubt eigentlich so extrem an das Gute und dass alles gut werden wird. Das, glaube ich, spielt schon eine riesengroße Rolle in seine Einstellung zur Verletzung selber.
So everything is just now has a little bit more time to just get back to where it was, and maybe even better. We'll see about that. That's the plan. But right now, I think it's just time to just build everything up and then be 100% ready when I'm ready. I've sort of enjoyed the process, and I still am, and I'm going to really enjoy the process of getting back to the top of the mountain.
I know for a fact that everybody on the World Cup circus wants to see Alex back on the hill. They want to see him race again and to be able to compete on top level, because it is more fascinating if Alex is there. It is.